Brëãking, Wike and state governors land in trouble as SERAP drags all to court over trillions of missing funds. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has initiated legal action against the governors of Nigeria's 36 states and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Mr. Wike. The lawsuit addresses their failure to provide detailed account of the spending of trillions of naira received from the Federation Account Allocation Committee (FAAC) since 1999. The lawsuit follows reports revealing substantial FAAC disbursements, including 1.123 trillion in March 2024 and 1.208 trillion in April 2024 to various levels of government. Specifically, state government received 398.689 billion in March and 403.403 billion in April, filed under suit number FHC ABJ CS 666-2024 at the Federal High Court in Abuja. SERAP is seeking a judicial mandate compelling the governors and Mr. Wike to publish detailed records of the FAAC allocations received by their state and the FCT since 1999. This would include the list and locations of projects funded by these allocations. Moreover, SERAP is urging the court to mandate these officials to involve the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) and the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission to investigate any corruption allegations associated with these funds and to oversee future expenditures. SERAP's argument emphasizes the necessity for transparency in the use of public funds, particularly those from FAAC allocations. They assert that the lack of transparency and accountability in the spending by the governors and the FCT minister undermines the fundamental interests of Nigerian citizens. The organization contends that the trillions of naira disbursed to states and the FCT have largely been mismanaged, adversely affecting the human rights of economically and socially vulnerable Nigerians. Without access to detailed information on the expenditure of FAAC allocations, SERAP argues that citizens cannot effectively monitor government actions or hold public officials accountable. Transparency in this area, they claim, would empower Nigerians to engage more meaningfully in governance and ensure that funds are used for their intended purposes. Furthermore, SERAP highlights that the failure to account for these funds contradicts the principle of transparency and accountability enshrined in the Nigerian Constitution and the country's international anti-corruption obligations. The legal complaint prepared by SERAP's lawyers Kolawole Oluwadare, Kehinde Oyewumi, and Andrew Nwankwo states that states and the FCT should operate with transparency and accountability, proactively disclosing how FAAC allocations are spent. The complaint also points out that secrecy in financial matters prevents Nigerians from understanding how public funds are utilized, thus stripping them of their rights to government oversight. Transparency would enable citizens to maintain control over their government and ensure that public funds are used effectively. SERAP underscores the legal obligation of the governors and the FCT minister to provide comprehensive information on how FAAC allocations are spent. Despite the significant FAAC allocations, many residents in various states and the FCT continue to suffer from extreme poverty and lack access to essential public services. SERAP attributes this to mismanagement, diversion of funds, and abandoned projects. They also suggest that some FAAC allocations have been misused for election campaigns and political patronage. Serap references alarming statistics such as the claim that 140 million Nigerians live in poverty, indicating a severe mismanagement of the substantial FAAC funds. They highlight specific disbursements, including 1.123 trillion in March 2024, and note the disparity between increased allocations and the lack of improvement in citizen security. Nigeria's commitment under the UN Convention Against Corruption and the right to information as guaranteed by the Freedom of Information Act, Section 39 of the Nigerian Constitution, Article 9 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, and Article 19 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights are highlighted by Serap as legal foundations supporting their demands. As the lawsuit progresses, no date has yet been set for the hearing, but Serap remains steadfast in their pursuit of greater accountability and transparency in the management of funds in Nigeria. And this is the news for this morning. As we have seen that the Serap have sued 36 state governors and Wike, the FCT minister, for mismanagement of funds allocated to them. Don't forget to like this video, comment under this video, and subscribe to this channel to get more news from this channel.